皆さん
皆さん
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us?
Yeah, are we here?
I think we're ready to go. Oh, hi, everybody. A rare no BGM episode of HOLOMELO Radio because currently the HOLOLIVE Natsu karaoke relay is going on, so don't want any BGM playing over that. You guys can watch that at the same time if you'd like.
Yes,
Hi.
And it means we're more like a podcast today.
Yeah. Oh, extra podcast like today.
Yes.
Up in the mic.
Extra. Up in the mic.
Sorry. Oh, God. All the people listening to the HOLOMELO playlist to go to sleep have now awoken. Good morning.
Sorry.
Good morning. Hello, HOLOMELO podcast viewers and listeners everywhere, jailbirds and deadbeats alike. Today we have a wonderful, fantastic, beautiful, amazing guest. Who could it be? None other than the only Nerissa Ravencroft from HOLOLIVE English Advent. Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl.
Oh, well, you just introduced me.
I did just take over the introduction.
Well, today with me, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft, I have our lovely host, Death herself, the rapping reaper, the beautiful pink princess of my heart, the one and only Mori Calliope.
Oh, man, Mori Calliope. I guess I am her.
Yeah, that is you.
That's an excellent idea to just swap introductions. It's just for the better. Oh my gosh. Hi there. How are you guys doing today? And how are you, Nerissa? How are you how's it hanging right now?
Oh, I'm busy, but I'm glad to be here today because it means I get to spend some time with my beloved senpai, and I get to give the jailbirds some Nerissum, which I'm sure they're happy about. So
Nerissa, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's their life support, you know?
What happens when they run out of it?
I don't want to think about it. The levels are low, I've been told.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Are you okay, jailbirds, what are we thinking about this? What are we thinking?
Yeah, they're saying we perish, we die. Oh my gosh.
They die. You
collect them.
That's a good
They become
one.
a deadbeat.
They become a deadbeat. Welcome, brand new skeletons.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
Not with today's stream though, because I'm here.
Yee! Welcome. Very happy
Jailbirds
to have
aren't dead.
Jailbirds. No, it's okay. Look, she's here right now, and now you get to say hi to your Oshi once again.
Yes.
Hey,
and deadbeats
The
are looking at you.
Looking at you. Hey. All right. That was actually just all of me. I was stalling. Because I realized that I did not put together speedrun questions, but I found some. These are speed dating questions that I found. Actually.
We're dating?
Oh, well. I mean,
Mori Calliope.
Hold on, I haven't popped a question yet. Wait
Sorry.
a minute. She's silly. She's just being silly. Don't even worry about it.
Yes,
On the
I'm
first
just
date. What?
Sorry, I just recomposed myself.
Pat. It's okay. No. We're getting a little excited because this is not our first collaboration together. We've collabed.
No.
In the past on stream. I recall collabing on stream together. We've played games before. Matter of fact. Yeah, together.
We've
on
played
the same
games.
Stream.
We've sung lots of times together.
I remember
about that this morning. Yeah, my 3D debut I think was the first time.
Yeah, you came to one of my karaoke's. It was pre-recorded, but it's the same thing. No, it was totally at the same time.
Yeah. And then there was your concert then you had where we sang another Fujikaze song.
We did.
Which was great.
Oh man.
And then we sang Go Getters together.
At Fest.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, well, me? You don't want just Mori to sing that? You want me there too?
Oh, people have heard Go Getter's solo Mori version way too many times. It was time for a fresh voice to join in, and you slayed it.
Oh, thank you. I was happy to sing with you because Go Getters is such a banger.
Thank
you.
God. I'm very proud of that song. It was, the one I worked really hard on for that year, and so it just means a lot to me. Thank you. I was honored.
It slays.
Thank you. Oh, girl, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, your music is also fantastic, and we're going to talk lots about it today. So
thank you.
Please look forward to it. Alrighty, but before we get right into it, how about I ask you a couple speedrun questions?
Okay.
All right.
I'm locked in.
Here we go. Speedrun time starting now. What's your favorite month?
My favorite month? Oh, God. Probably would have to be I feel like it's August.
Okay.
Because August, it's not in Japan because it's really hot, because it's, it's kind of like the end of summer, you're kind of like relaxing. But fall is my favorite season.
Nice.
But
All right.
but August is my favorite
I
month.
was about to ask you what your favorite season is. Crazy.
Oh,
Okay. What's your
perfect,
favorite animal? What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a cat. I have a
What's-
cat, you know him.
Oh, little darling.
Yes, my little
Oh,
darling.
what's your favorite color?
Favorite color, blue.
What's your favorite food?
Ice cream.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word,
Gambare.
grande.
Oh, I like that. What word do you hate hearing?
Oh, I don't really hate hair. Like, some people are like, "Oh, I hate moist." I like it, so I don't.
That makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
kind of moist in here. I don't really hate any words.
Okay.
I don't hate any
Sounds
words.
good. That's a good answer. All right.
Yeah.
Who do you message the most?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Gigi Moody, and honestly.
Yeah, understandable. I thought you were gonna say Mana-chan. I feel like Mori messages Mana-chan most.
Wait, yeah, Mane-chan definitely.
Yeah,
Mane-chan
Gigi
definitely.
as well. I get you. All right. Let's see. What is your go-to pastime?
Oh, I like to sing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm going for a walk, if I'm in the shower, if I'm just sitting around, I singing. Singing something.
Nice.
Annoying.
Annoying singing. No,
Yes.
it could never be. What's your
My
favorite?
favorite.
What was your favorite subject in school?
English.
Okay. What's your favorite dessert?
Ice cream.
She loves ice cream. She just loves it so much. What's your favorite breakfast?
Oh God, I usually skip breakfast, but like those like oats. It's a specific kind of oat. What's it called? Holy crap! I think it's like
Oatmeal?
steel cut oats.
Oh, steel
No,
cut
it's not
oats.
oatmeal.
Oh yeah, the cold
It's like
ones.
the really-
overnight
yeah,
oats. Maybe
Yeah,
not
the
overnight oats, but-
the really fine ones that are like, they're basically kind of like soupy. I forget what they're called,
Oh,
but they're my favorite.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yum yum.
Yeah.
If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to?
Rena.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of weather?
I like the rain. I like to go dance in the rain.
Okay, nice. What's your favorite store?
Store.
Like to buy
Tar-
clothes or anything?
Target,
Target.
also known as Target. As a white woman,
Oh
I
my
like
god,
to go.
I was about to say that too. White women united. Oh my god.
United. I like to go. I like to look at everything. They've got it all.
Oh, they do have everything there. What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
It's like noon.
Okay, what
if
time?
I can,
Oh yeah.
if I can sleep in.
Well, I was gonna say, what time do you usually go to bed at night?
3 to 4 a.m.
Yeah, that checks out. That's
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of music?
I like classical music probably best.
Ine.
I like to jam it to some Bach.
Yeah, to some what? Oh, Bach.
To some Bach. Yeah.
yeah, Bach.
Bach, bitch. You know?
Oh, Kiara's gonna get mad at me. I'm cursing again. Sorry. Describe your style in one word.
My style, sexy.
Yeah, I knew it. What were you afraid of as a child?
Oh, the dark. I'm still afraid of the dark.
Cute. Aw. Do you collect anything?
I used to collect my hair from my hairbrush. I would like take it and I would untangle it, and then I would like put it in a bag, but like I'd tape it first so it would like stay, and then I would like brush it so it stayed straight, and like for a long time because I thought like I could like make like a wig out of my hair. So I was collecting it, and so like in the shower, off the shower wall from my hairbrush, all of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's special. I didn't know that about you. I'm gonna remember
Yeah.
that. Wow. Something kind of beautiful. Literal witch behavior.
Yeah, at least I don't collect fingernails.
True. Or teeth. I collected teeth when I was a baby.
Oh my
Little
gosh.
child.
I
yeah.
like that. I collected teeth for a very short while as a kid too. I get it.
Yeah, totally normal, not witch-like behavior. You know what?
Yeah,
All
it's
good.
Just child behavior.
Just
Don't
child
worry about
girl
it.
things.
Yeah, now I just collect my cat's hair.
Yeah.
hairbrushes.
Oh, see, that's much
Yeah.
better. What's
Yeah,
your
that's normal.
What is your go-to lazy dinner, by the way?
When I'm in Japan, hot pot.
I knew it.
When
You were
I'm
talking about that.
when I'm in America, Culver's.
Yes, I knew it. What item is worth spending more money on, do you think?
That's a good question. Anything I feel like that brings happiness. So it changes in the moment, because sometimes what I really need is like a sweet treat. Sometimes I just really want a new piece of clothing that like I know that will make me feel really good about myself. Also gotcha.
Oh yeah. I definitely understand. I wouldn't have understood that before this past month, but now I kind of get it.
And now you understand the addiction.
Right. Now here's a very big question. Is your bed made right now?
I actually didn't make it because I woke up way too late and then I got up and threw on clothes and was getting ready. But I usually do make my bed in the mornings.
Usually. Gotcha.
Yes, usually.
And the final question that I have here is, if you could be transformed into one animal, what would you choose?
A cat.
Of course.
It's
the
favorite.
best one. It's the best one.
If I had to pick something else, I guess a fox. Because I really like foxes too.
Me too. Such sweet creatures. Well, actually, I lied. One last question. What dish do you cook best?
What do I cook best? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm actually an amazing cook.
Oh, yeah?
I can
Cook
make
for
a
me.
wide variety of things. I will. I can make kimchi jjigae, which is kimchi stew, really well. I like making Japanese curry too. I really enjoy making. I think one of my crown jewels of my personal cookbook is my homemade Alfredo sauce in pasta. So I really like to make. Because Alfredo sauce from a can just doesn't fucking do it for me. Excuse my
Right.
swearing.
That's okay.
It's just not good. I always feel like every time I'm disappointed. But if I make it from scratch, I can promise you it's not good for you. But it tastes really, really good. So,
So what she's saying is wife material.
yes. I will cook for you every single day.
Callie's found another cooking rival aside from Bay. Okay, that's fine. We'll have a little cook-off. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'll
could be
cook
fun.
you.
Ooh, whoa there. Hold on.
Put you in the little pot.
Ooh,
Add
I'm
in some
blushing.
carrots.
Oh,
yeah,
God. I got to cope with this by I'm going to ask you another question. There are too many good ones. Oh, gosh. Let's see. This other one was pretty funny. Have you ever gone viral online? Haha, but we already know the answer to that.
Yeah, of course
you
I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Haha, what?
Aishite.
Yeah, that's right. Of course. I lost the really good one that I found, though. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Favorite. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. The reason I wanted to ask this one, and you can take a little longer on this one, is because I know the jailbirds their ears are perked up. Finish the phrase. The way to my heart is ...
This is easy.
What's
It's
the
food.
way? Whoa.
Obviously there's a lot of things that pave the way to someone's heart, but I feel like there's nothing better than when you're sitting with someone you like, eating a meal together and just chatting it. It doesn't matter what you're talking about, just chatting, engaged in conversation while eating some really good food. I feel like that is like my ideal everything, my ideal date night, my ideal like every day. It's just there's nothing better than good food and good company.
Right? Food connects us in its own way. I totally agree with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes when my friends are feeling down, I'm like, let's just go to dinner, and like we talk a lot, but also the quality of the food is like important too because it influences the night, you know?
Because if the food is bad or if it's just kind of mid and you don't like it, then you're like, I'm just not really enjoying this food.
Yeah.
And the company's still
The mood
good,
goes
but then
down.
you just exactly. It's like picking the wrong choice in a visual novel. You're like, oh, here are my restaurant options. Oh, this one's a crapshoot, but let's try it. And then you go and you're like, shit, I can feel the meter going down.
Yeah, exactly. Your energy. Oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the speed round with Nerissa Ravencroft.
Sorry, not very fast.
That's okay. That's okay. You like to be thorough. I can appreciate that.
I'm a yapper.
She is a yapper. Well, that's good. That's good. You're a perfect fit for HOLOMELO Radio. Now then, it's time to introduce the first song on today's docket. You guys, guess what? We have a song to share with you that maybe you've heard recently and hopefully have been looping as of recent. Yes. Question mark. Maybe
what could
you
it
know.
be?
What could it be? All right, here's the first song of today's HOLOMELO Radio. It's Override by Mori, Calliope, and Nerissa. Override, override. Here we go.
Errors creeping through the core. Protocols failing. System collapse in 3, 2, 1. Just a face そうなの delete もろも正義も単なる声洒落たない未来 What is mine 制する虫歯の達成質問者の点突き抜ける Take off that and one cold ditching mind Be right, be right, be right, be right 何度奪われても何度壊されてもそれでもまだ戦い抗い進めコントロールの宿して Override, override ゼロの光放つ火をつけろこの壊れた世界で照明を避
That was Override by Mori, Calliope, and Nerissa Ravencroft. If you want to hear more, check it out. It's on Mori's channel, and I'll be linking all of today's songs in the description. What do you think about the song, Nerissa, our first original?
I think it's freaking fire. If you don't mind, if I can chat a little bit.
For sure, go for it.
I remember when I was first told about it, I had to walk away because I was like, no, they're lying. They're lying. I read that wrong. I'm going to be right back. And then I came back and the message was still there and I was like, I'm going to sing a song with Mori Calliope. This wasn't said by mistake. And then, I listened to it and I was like, oh my God, and it's fire.
It's making me blush. Oh my God.
I was like, oh, it's so good. Well, at this point, I've gotten to hear our voices together way more than I ever thought. Like, I was like, I'll be lucky if I can sing one duet with every member in HOLOLive, right? Like one duet in like concerts and everything. And I was like, me and Mori have sung together a lot. So I probably, if used up all my luck in that avenue. So I was like, damn, I should have maybe I should have been more careful with my first time. But then, this happened. I was like, it's a good song. And I feel like our voices go together really well, too. So I was like, yeah, it's perfect casting.
I think so, too. Nerissa, your voice is so very powerful and your sense of control is so strong, right? I feel like you're like very easy for me to blend with, if that makes any sense, because based upon the way that you sang, I tried to do something that was more like breathy and like, I guess, really very maybe overly expressive, but like I wanted it to contrast enough so that like people could clearly hear us separate from each other, but like we blend well together, and I think it turned out super good in the end.
And I actually, in choir at least, I was known as the universal blender because it didn't matter who the teacher put me with. I would blend with them pretty well. So I actually sing solo parts, usually pretty different from how I sing group parts, even in songs here, to help with the blend. So just always sing how you're comfortable, Calliope Mori senpai.
Oh, thank
it'll
you.
be good.
I appreciate that. It's interesting because I do a similar thing as well, but sometimes I feel like vocal directors, depending on the vocal director, they actually might not get it sometimes. I'll be like, is this part unison? They're like, why does it matter? I'm like, it matters.
It's like, it matters a lot.
It matters a lot. Is this part unison or is it a solo? Because typically if it's unison, I try to kind of pull down the expression a little bit and make it more like, one tone, a little straighter, focus more on like power and control instead of expression. Yeah. See, Nerissa gets it.
Because if it's a solo, I want to like go crazy and like do it all. Like
it's your time to shine.
Yeah, but if you put it together, two vocals on top of each other, and everyone's doing their own thing, it doesn't matter even if the timing and notes are technically the same, but like it just ends up sounding messy, I suppose.
Exactly. See, that's a lesson that I learned from, I think, a lot of old time Holo EN fans are gonna cringe at this one, but do you guys remember good old Country Roads? Good old Country Roads. We were not given any direction on how to record, etc. And at that time, I definitely had a lot more to learn about music. And for my part, the part singing in unison, I was really kind of going crazy with the expression that I knew at the time, and it just didn't blend with the others at all, just because again there was no real direction, etc.
It's iconic though. Don't worry about it because it's an icon.
In its own way. There were a bunch of things that, it's only because it's so old we can look back on it and kind of, critique it, because that's the only way we move forward, right? Is we release stuff. If it's not very good, you figure out what the problem was and move forward and try to make it better next time. It was a learning experience,
I would still critique stuff that I released yesterday.
Same. I worry that Deadbeat's like, Mori, you're too hard on yourself. I'm like, but if you don't try and critically analyze what could be better for the next one, then I feel it kind of defeats the purpose of growing as an artist. Y'all never satisfied.
I mean, I get you because as a musician, I feel like it's really, really important. Because if I listen to something and there's even something off, it doesn't matter if it's minuscule. Like, I'm not going to focus on it and be like, the song is bad because I made this one mistake and now I can never listen to it again. But it's going to be like, oh, well, this is what I could have done better here. Okay, now I can take that in the next time. Or sometimes if I see negative comments, I try not to take them too seriously because most people don't know what the hell they're talking about, to be honest.
Depends. You got to look
Yeah.
for good faith criticism, or maybe ask
Exactly.
senpai or people that are well versed, not just in the musical world, because I also feel like while it is important to know what the general audience first hears
Yeah.
when they listen to this song, there's also a certain level of what is good faith, what is bad faith, and also not everything phrased politely is
Yes.
is the best criticism, but not all things that are phrased meanly are completely out of line and wrong. It's hard to explain.
Exactly. Sometimes people say things that are really mean, but then I'm like, well, they're right though.
Right, though. They just phrased it really rudely.
Yeah.
You know?
Or sometimes people are too nice,
Yeah,
which
too-
I
too
appreciate the
nice.
niceness, but they're like,
Thank you.
oh yeah, and I'm like, no, wait, it's okay if you didn't. You can tell me what you didn't like. That's how I'm gonna improve. That's how I get
Yeah.
better. But just be nice.
So you
can
are
be
your
nice
own
about it.
judge. Mhm.
Yeah. But
Being the
so
judge,
I
take
like
a
to.
break. Sorry.
I like to look at it, and they'll still, get under my skin a little bit if they're worded meanly. But then I'm like, okay, let me see if I can hear what they're talking about.
It's important to hear people out, I will say. But at the end of the day, you are your own judge. I
Yes.
want it to be known we appreciate all comments.
Yes.
Maybe not.
I do.
Maybe not ones they're name calling. I think that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
In bad taste.
All of them at the end of the day go towards the algorithm, so I don't really care what people comment because either way, even if you're angry at me, which no one ever is, mind you.
Except for me, I'm
But it
pissed
go-
at you all the time, Nerissa Ravencroft,
Yeah.
because you're too
Oh,
good.
hell yeah.
Just too
Yeah,
good.
that feeds me. Give it to me. Give me your anger.
Too good. Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Not
No,
me
it's
creeping
okay.
you out.
No. You're not creeping me out. It's fine. I think, when it comes to improvement, there's always work to be done. That doesn't just go for it goes for anything, right?
Yeah.
Writing lyrics, singing, producing, etc. And I think this song came out so well.
Thank God.
Thank goodness
It
for
was
that.
so again, such a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I get to sing a song with Calliope, Mori, and it's a banger. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, because you only release bangers,
Oh,
but still.
thank you. I appreciate that. And the kind words, thank you very much.
Slay.
This song, I really care about it a lot because when I heard the demo, immediately I was like, oh, this is a song I'd listen to just as myself, if that makes any sense. Because I'm a really big anime song fan. It's like my guilty pleasure is I just listen to the most crazy fantasy any song ever, just all the time on Spotify, and it's like that's what I like listening to, almost maybe the most out of all genres. Even though I don't make a ton of those songs, so really wanted it to be good, like as good as it could
Yes.
be.
I felt that way too. I was like, oh my God, it's like an anime opening.
Yes,
Like, I know
yes,
it's for a game, but still, I'm like, oh, whoa. It's like really good.
Yeah, is this your first tie-up ever, Nerissa?
Yes, I think this is my first music tie-up, so I'm like, whoa.
The first of many, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's what they say. Well, once you do one tie-up, you start to see things trickle in a little bit more bit by bit. So I'm looking forward to seeing more from you in regards to other media and franchises, Nerissa Ravencroft.
But you know what it means we have to do? Because one important thing too with stuff like this is the more you listen to it, the better. So
So
keep streaming it.
yes, please do. I'm so excited that it crossed 300K views on the music video.
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
a lot.
And the English version is almost at 100K as well, which I wasn't sure people would even find that because it's not like it was very well promoted. But at the same time, I see a lot of people saying they prefer the English version,
Yeah?
which is crazy to me, only because maybe I just prefer J-pop as well. I like the English version though, too.
See, I have a similar issue where because I don't speak Japanese very well, I don't understand what I'm saying most of the time in Japanese, right? So when I'm singing in Japanese, I'm like, yeah, you sound so good because I can't hear any of the mistakes I'm making. Versus in English, I can hear mistakes. So I'm like, oh no, I gotta do that again. I said that word kind of funny, and so there's always. You can actually comprehend it, so there's a difference versus just listening to this and being like, yeah, this sounds so freaking cool,
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm singing in Japanese. Well, I mean, also, it's tough because I feel like they're so nice. You know, when we're recording the song, I want them to be more strict. You know, I did some voice acting once in Japanese for a thing that I don't think people will see. But I did Japanese voice acting and I did English voice acting as well. And that character role, I finished the English dubbing in like 15 minutes. And for the Japanese dubbing, it took 3 hours.
Yeah.
And so I know in my heart, I'm like, I'm making mistakes with my pronunciation and you guys aren't saying anything. And I asked one of my musician friends who is native Japanese and doesn't speak a lot of English. I said, do you guys hear the difference when we as foreigners sing these songs? And my friend was like, yeah, but it's cool. Like, we like it. And I'm like, no. Does it distract you from enjoying the song? And my friend was like, no, it doesn't really distract. It's like a different groove. But yeah, we can definitely tell you're foreigners.
Yeah.
Like, all right, thanks for the honesty.
Oh, it makes me, whenever I'm reading comments and I see a JP bro be like, yes, the beautiful sound of a gaijin. I'm like, oh no!
Oh God, Jesus. I mean,
I'm glad they're complimenting it and they're like, not like a stupid gaijin
yeah,
badly in Japanese, but I'm like, oh God.
Are they just being like super nice? Because I think at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, if you're not native or if you're not really, really well versed in singing in Japanese, they're always going to be able to differentiate you and I guess judge you on a different spectrum, which is fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, might even be the reason why someone listens to you. Like, for example, Monkey Magic. I don't know if you've heard Monkey Magic before. No, Monkey Magic's awesome. I'll send you some of their stuff. But, like, they sing in Japanese and English. They're very popular in Japan. But when they sing in Japanese, it's very, very obviously an overseas accent. But Japanese people love Monkey Magic.
Hell yeah.
You know? So it's like you have to hit... But they're very like... Japanese people go, kakkoi when they hear Monkey Magic because like they're cool sounding dudes.
Yeah,
you know, you got to hit that certain itch, I guess.
Well, Japanese people love you too.
I have some JP fans. Hi,
you got a lot of JP fans.
Hey,
they love you.
Thank you, this guy.
JP bros, where are you? JP bros, doko desu ka? Mori Calliope suki desu ka? Hi, suki desu. Mori Calliope-chan.
Wow, ureshi. Well, that's what makes me happy is that there will always be all kinds of people in the world that enjoy the type of voice and sound that you're putting out there as long as you focus on like, you know, bettering your craft. Even if we sound like obviously foreigners. My friend was very adamant that no, just keep doing what you're doing. It's different, you stand out, it's good, just keep it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So just do what you can.
It's a charm point.
You got to turn it into a charm point. The things that you cannot fix, even with extremely strict training, just turn it into a charm point. You know? I mean, think about the reverse. I love hearing JP members take on English songs as well. It adds like a different flair to it, you know?
It's so cute. One recently is Marian's song, Horny Money World, where she says, it's a hammer clang. Congratulations. Every time I hear the congratulations, I like have to grip my chest because it's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, essential. So cute. I love that, right? Oh man. See, there are charm points to be found regardless. In the Dokodemo you can find the charm points, but that's why I especially was very happy with the English version of this song as well, because I feel like we were able to flex our full power as native English speakers in this very anime sounding song.
Yes. And I just like when there's like official English versions anyway, because you know, for me, I don't speak Japanese, so I'm always like, oh yay, I can listen to this and I understand it fully, and I'm singing it and I understand it fully, so it helps direct the performance, because instead of focusing on sounding only cool, I can try to put a little more of the words into the performance. So for me, it's always really special when I get to sing in English and a song that's like this, like cool and fun, and with you I'm like, yes, together. My full power.
Together.
Yes,
oh, such a good time. And you know, the mix sounds really beautiful. We had a lot of feedback, but the mixer killed it, honestly. Like it was just awesome. I love the way
they
it
were
turned out.
definitely I was very impressed with the final mix.
Me too.
Because I mean, it's always getting a mix is always scary for me.
Right.
Because I'm very particular. Are you too?
It depends. It depends. I've seen some of the feedback that you give, and I think you're much more meticulous than I am. I give I give a large volume of feedback, but it's not as specific, if that makes any sense.
I'm crazy, so I'm always like, this exact moment and this exact note, you need to fix it.
I respect that.
Well, I also feel like it's because I do have the negative experience sometimes where it's like, I'll be like, this is what needs to be fixed. And then it's not specific enough, so they don't fix it. And then you have to do like 3-4 passes until they finally realize, oh, it's this one, you know?
Yeah.
So
and they figure
I
it
like
out.
to be a little specific. Make sure I get the sound I want.
That's why these days, actually, I do a lot of like live mix listening. So when I have a new song that comes out, the mixer says, "All right, we're gonna get in a call on this date, and I'm gonna play the mix for you, and you're gonna give me live feedback." That's what I've been doing recently. It's very nice.
I think I've done that once or twice. It is fun,
cool.
but I feel like unless I know the person, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, kind of nervous, yeah.
Yeah.
True enough.
Even though it might seem like it, I actually don't know mixing terms very well. So, like, I might know basic things, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, it doesn't sound sparkly enough. And then they're like, what the hell does that mean?
What does that mean?
Nerissa? I'm like, I don't know. And so I feel like usually I'm just like, I'd rather them get it to the point where they're like, this to me is done. And then maybe hop on call or go from there and just give feedback.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I also really only know very basic terms because there was a time where I wanted to be a mixer, right? So the only terms I know are like, oh, EQ, cut the high frequencies, cut the mids, cut the
highs,
bass.
cut the mids, cut
That's
the lows.
more compression here, less compression here. That's like it. That's it. You know?
I've been learning. One I learned recently was muddy.
Oh yeah,
and
muddy
like,
vocals or muddy instruments. Yeah.
Yeah, or like it's too moist.
It's too moist. It's hard to quite describe it, but I know what you mean. When you're hearing the vocals, you can kind of, when you've been doing music for a long time, it becomes easier to kind of isolate the vocals in your own mind and figure out what's wrong with them, I feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Moist. the
Like
vocals are
wet.
moist.
For example, wet vocals for
Yeah.
the audience. It's not moist. I just use that word because I'm evil.
Yeah.
Wet vocals mean that they're like drowning. So like, for example, now I'm very wet.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, the effects are popping off. Oh, those
That's
wet
just
vocals.
echo. That was just supposed to be reverb, but it was something else.
Now
But
they're
if you
dry.
drown something in reverb, then that is wet. So the more reverby something is, the more wet it is, and then the less reverb, the more dry. So, which sounds so strange.
Yeah, we got to figure out ways to describe our vocals so that the mixer knows what's going on, right? I love that.
The universal terms.
Yeah. I love that the mixer who mixed this song did such a great job. We got the first mix from them, and I remember being like, oh my god, this is incredible. Here's a paragraph of advice to fix.
Well,
so
look,
good.
as long as you start with a compliment, it's fine. You can say whatever you want.
Because it was incredible. I was like, this is such a good
was.
mix. Here's a bunch of points, please fix them. But wow, so good.
But I feel like those are the absolute best mixes to get because I feel like when you get a bad mix, you know, like there's not really much you can do but pray, you know, and you spend a lot of time, you're not able to be nitpicky because you're just trying to fix the fundamentals and be like, no, this is all wrong. I need it to be like this. This sounds too much like this. I can't really hear this, you know, and when you are not the mixer, when you are the vocalist, it shouldn't be your job to have to fix the basic issues and like the balancing, you know, like it really should just be like the like cherries on top is what I like to be able to do when I hear a mix, is be like, yes, this is great. Here are the things that are going to make it perfect to me, and let's fucking roll it. You know, let's get rolling. Yeah,
for sure. It's always very exciting getting one and be like, all right, this is going to be a good song. We just have some things to tweak and fix, but like that's such a relief to be able to take a big sigh of relief. Okay, this person knows what they're doing and they're doing good, and then you know for certain they'll be able to fix the points that you've given to them.
Exactly.
Because
And it
it's
just
so good.
I felt that way when I heard this mix too. I don't even remember if I gave feedback. I'm sure I did, but I remember I just listened to it and I was so happy.
Yeah. Small points of,
Yes.
you know, maybe fix this, and this, but it turned out great. Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta be
Even if we would have just went with the first mix, it would have been great.
True. But it's like, oh, we can make it better, so might
Yeah.
as well, you know, if we have
Hell
time
yeah.
to give the feedback. I feel like when I began doing music, I would get a mix and I'd be like, sounds good, even if I didn't like it. Just because I wanted to be
Yeah.
nice, and then I released it, and then I'd see comments pointing out the exact things that I thought about the mix that I didn't say. I had to learn very quickly to not be that way.
Oh yeah, those I feel like that's so rough though because it's always a balance when you're first learning to cuz I have like a self-esteem issue. So sometimes if I'm working with someone I really look up to especially, I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't say anything. Like I don't want to be negative about
Mm.
like the mixer about anything because they're so far above me, so I shouldn't." But
Aw.
like yeah, you really have to banish that
Mm.
thought because you'll get something worse for all of you
Right.
if you don't just tell them like no it needs to be like this.
Hmm.
So um
Exactly.
that's
Good
one
job.
point of growth that I've really had to have too is like learning to assert myself more and be like no I you know what I've actually been doing this for a really long time. I know what I'm talking about and you need
Mm.
to listen to me or
Mm.
I'll kill myself.
Oh God! Don't do that. I need you,
Okay.
please. I need you here by my
Okay.
side. And also,
Uh,
I disallow that as the Grim
uh,
Reaper. You're not allowed to cut your place in line. Okay.
okay. Oh, okay. I'll
I'll
wait my
get
turn.
you. And wait your turn, girlfriend. My
I'm
goodness.
waiting. I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
in Minecraft. Yes, of course. And in Minecraft.
Yes, I'll
Uh,
jump. I'll jump in
in
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah. Well, you definitely gotta be assertive. And at the end of the day, it's good to realize that the mixer's literal craft is making the song sound the way that you want it to, regardless of anything, regardless of whether it's objectively good, subjectively good. It doesn't matter. They get feedback all the time from everyone they're working with. So
Exactly.
that should put some of you at ease who are maybe wanting to ask for fixes in your mixes. I'm sure there are some people making music here. Get it, fixes in your mixes. Haha. Wordsmith
Sorry.
rhymes. Haha.
Amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The power of a lyricist. That's so sexy.
Yay, let's go. Well, I'm really excited about this song because it's going to be used in the game. I can't really say where, but we were told it's the theme song, whatever that means. So
Yeah.
please look forward to it and play the game if you want. It looks super interesting.
Seriously.
Oh, okay. 0 Chaos 0 Nightmare. It's gonna be great. Chaos 0 Nightmare, everyone. It's open for pre-registration right now. There's a big wolf dude that they revealed in it.
Ooh.
That's crazy. They got wolf dudes, they got cute girls, they got nice guys, they got something for everyone. So give it a try. The details are in the description of the song release. Go check it out.
Check it out or
Yes.
else.
Or else.
And stream the song a million times.
A million times so that they see, hey, you know what? Mori, Calliope, Nerissa, Ravencroft, they're a duo that can't be beaten.
Yeah.
I want the world to see it, so we need you guys' help. Share it around, spread it around like wildfire. if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, something that I thought was really fun and kind of crazy also is that you and I also switched places a lot in the song as like who's on the lower end and who's on the higher end. But I feel like
Yeah.
I was definitely more on like the higher end for most of the song, while you did like you held it down with like those dulcet low tones. God, I loved it. I'm not used to doing that though. I'm used to being the low voiced one whenever I do things with myth, etc. Like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
it was different for
I
me.
I get you because in Advent I'm used to also if there's something actually Shiori is our low voice angel
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days. She's
Mhm.
got those
She kills it.
so velvety
Velvety low
so
tones
it's
from Shiori.
but I think at the beginning I was kind of handling some of that because my voice just like 'cause Shiori technically her voice is like more up here as to where like mine is like hi hi guys.
Yeah, on the lower side. Yeah.
So, but I like singing low parts because usually in my own music, I'm always going like really high. So,
Yeah, you're crazy. Well, your range is insane. Like you can go all the way up as well if you want, but
yeah.
for this song you especially were on like the lower side, except for that last crazy note in the verse 3.
Yeah.
That was nuts. Oh my god.
That was fun.
That was really fun. Oh man, had to give it to you though, because Mori, I'm still learning how to sing properly, especially belting. I still have to do some lessons, so I was like, all right, I'll take the lower one. I'll take for now. Someday I can do that. Someday.
I can't belt. I was not belting.
Oh,
That
really?
was my mix. Yeah, that was my mix voice.
Oh.
But my mix voice is still a bit head voice heavy. So I'm
Okay.
still working on it too. I actually not while I've been in Japan, so for a lot of this year, but since I joined Holo, I've been taking voice lessons actually.
Nice.
Like weekly. So
Huh.
I've been they're musical theater. So
Oh,
not
yeah.
but I felt like learning to sing in that sort of style might really help me build the foundation that I need to be able to sing any song better, which sounds so strange to
No, not
describe.
at all. I totally get
But
where you're coming
yeah,
from.
it's been
Oh.
helping because I'll be honest, I wouldn't have been able to sing that well a year ago.
Mm. Well, the lessons, they make a difference, you know?
They really do.
Mm-hmm.
Highly
Wow.
recommend them, audience. If you're ever trying to grow in your singing, best thing you could do is find a reputable teacher and take lessons.
Take some
Because even if you're
lessons.
already good, I can't improve on my own. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can always get better, right?
Mm,
That's
exactly.
wonderful. Like any other craft, right? You can always get better. Huh.
Yes.
Yes. Well, let's see. We've talked plenty about the original song that we made together, but now I kind of want to shine a bit of a light on our special guest today. Ooh, no
me?
pressure. No pressure or anything though. Yeah, so I thought maybe I'd share a song by Nerissa Ravencroft that recently hit 2 million views.
Yes,
Yay.
thank you,
So,
everybody.
Let us celebrate it together. This is Sweetest Scarlet by Nerissa Ravencroft. Check it out.
My sweetest Scarlet, my sweetest Scarlet. My sweetest Scarlet, my sweetest Scarlet. Looking to find the words to tell you. This feeling's brand new. Trying to make do. Still I can feel my heart is trembling. You got me lost inside the groove. Wishing you would make a move. 'Cause I can't even look away. Your eyes are shining. Still there's something that you're hiding. Won't you tell me with the warmth of your lips? How you found me was lonely. Then you filled my heart up wholly. Let me know, let me know, let me know what keeps you smiling by my side. If above or below me, baby you're my one and only. Let me show, let me show, let me show you I can love you through the night. Yeah, my sweetest Scarlet, my sweetest Scarlet. Oh, baby you're on my mind all of the time. Yeah, you plus me I can get behind. My sweetest Scarlet, my sweetest Scarlet. Truly you got my heart right from the start. You filled me with your love.
That was Sweetest Scarlet by Nerissa Ravencroft. Oh my gosh, it sounds like something I just hear on the radio.
Yeah, you think so?
I do. That's what I really love about your release in my feelings. Oh my god, in your feelings, cuz you're here. In my feelings. Oh my god. I felt like every song I could just hear on the radio, honestly.
I'm glad. I mean, for me, the whole EP, it all goes together intrinsically, but I tried to write all of them from like more like of myself. Whenever I write lyrics, I feel like I can't just like I'm so jealous of people who can just like write lyrics
Oh god, same.
and like make them like really like good, but like they don't have to have like any connection. Like people who write like lyrics for like movies about like
Oh.
characters that have like no probably common experiences with them, right?
I see.
Or like few, and I'm like, oh my god, how the hell do you do that?
Wow, that's awesome. I feel like I kind of I'm a bit envious of that because I feel like at this point in my career I've written so many songs about myself. The only place that I can find inspiration these days is from comics and movies and media, etc. I
No,
wish I
give
could
it
get
to
back
me.
to it. Well, you said this song is not about anyone in particular.
No,
But what
but
is it about,
it's
if you don't mind sharing?
well, so we did have a bit of a concept for the whole EP. So the EP had 4 songs. It had "Say My Name," "Sweetest Scarlet," "In My Feelings," which was a titular track, and then "Shatter." And they were all supposed to kind of go through the what's the word I'm looking for? The story of a failed relationship, I
Oh.
suppose. So "Say My Name" is meant to be kind of like it's also just a Nerissa song that's very Nerissa-y,
Of
but it's
course.
meant to be kind of like the seduction song. You know, it's a little sexual. There's a lot of that sort of energy behind it, as to where "Sweetest Scarlet" is when that kind of softens and really turns into like more real stable love. So it's, sometimes when a woman is in love, she feels the vulnerability suddenly, like you do with Gigi.
Oh, what? Huh? Hold on a sec. When did this become about PNGG? I'll slap
Sorry.
you.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Silly.
Really, this I actually pulled the inspiration very much from the Jailbirds, because I know it sounds so stupid to say, but I was kind of I was in the cell before I got here in Holo, and like things weren't really great, if I'm honest. So I went through a long period of time where I was just really sad and really, really lonesome. And I just kind of thought things would always be that way. So when I finally made it here, and got to meet all the girls and got to meet the Jailbirds especially, and like everyone was so accepting of me, and people were like didn't mind that I'm a freak. Didn't mind that
it's endearing.
I'm kind of strange, or all the little things about me that I'm self-conscious about. Like they accepted me wholeheartedly, and so every day I feel so like special, and like, oh, they really love me.
Aww, look at that.
So really that's what the song was about. But if you want the meme answer, it's about Elizabeth Roseblood Flame. Can't you tell?
That's above or below me, Sweetest Scarlet.
I know. Well, so the funniest thing is, so we actually picked these songs from Compe. So they already had lyrics, but they were in Japanese. But the hook "Sweetest Scarlet" was the only part of the song in English, and I really liked the whole song because it made me feel inspired. I was like, oh, I can definitely write to this, because I can't write my own top line melody. I need one. I'm not talented enough. I'm working on it though. But so I was like, okay, I need to write the lyrics myself, and I'm not even gonna look at the translation because I don't want to even pull from what's here. But I really like the Sweetest Scarlet sting, and I was like, but I need to figure out what it means, because these lyrics were written by a Japanese person who does not know English probably perfectly. So what does this mean? So I decided, I thought about it a lot until I was like, okay, I'm going to have it be lips. So they're your lips, because I want to kiss them.
Oh, you assigned a meaning to it.
Yeah, I assigned a meaning to it, and then I proceeded to, I think I've told the story before, I think in like a night or so, I pounded out the lyrics and handed them over to
so good, though.
Kumamane-chan. Yeah, and I was like, here, please, please take them. I was like really stressed at the time. But yeah, everything, I promise it was a coincidence. I didn't even know that Liz was gonna be joining, or like I didn't know about the song Above Below. I didn't know anything. So it was like,
it's fate.
The timing was so funny.
It's fate. Oh my god. Yeah. I love that though. I love that for this song for you.
I'm fine with it, but I just hope the Jailbirds also remember that it's actually written with them
actually
in mind.
Written about the Jailbirds. Whoa.
Exactly.
Big
as much
twist.
as we may be silly.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you took the inspiration, of course, from your real feelings, real life feelings, and put it into your music. That's amazing. You have so many more songs to make with your emotions that you can put into your lyrics and your words. And I love that you are also a fellow lyricist, because there are not many of them in Holo. There are not many lyricists here. I wish that there were more. Yeah, it's a scary thing to do, but it really makes the song your own, in my opinion.
No, I think so too. I feel like there's always the issue of when you're trying to write your own lyrics, it can be hard to have to, like, because I started out as a translator, right? Mm-hmm. So originally I was not really having to come up with the concepts for the lyrics myself, I suppose. So it'd just be like, oh, I'm a really good translator. I can take these concepts and kind of really figure out what exactly they're supposed to be in English. Like, what were they trying to convey, and really trying to actually break that down properly to make sure I can get an accurate translated version of this song that I'm passionate about, right? But as you know, when it comes to writing your own lyrics, you have to then come up with everything yourself. So any themes you want in the lyrics, any good hooks, like you have to start from zero and make sure that you get something that is not only fun to listen to, but is also potentially personal, along with a plethora of other things. So it's really stressful,
It's
but I
tough.
like it.
Mhm.
It feels more vulnerable than translating lyrics for sure.
Right. Put
Um,
yourself out there like that, you know?
exactly, because translating is one thing, because I get to just bring other people's thoughts into English, but
Mhm.
when it's me trying to put my thoughts to paper, I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah, where do you even begin, you know?
Exactly.
Like I'm going through this exact thing right now. I have like 4 songs to write in the next 2 weeks, and I feel like I've kind of burnt out a little bit from songs because there are some songs that I wrote in the past where I thought this is my peak. Like I can't believe that
Uh-huh.
I've done so well writing this song. I can't do any more from here that will ever be better. And I kind of got into a bit of a rut, as well as the fact that, I kind of went from writing poetry to being a lyricist. And a lot of
Yeah.
times I use really complicated words or like
Yeah.
long words that would not, like somebody listening, one of my fans would be like, oh, I really like the complicated words that you used. I have to look up the meaning for what they mean. But if somebody was listening to the song on the radio, they might go, huh? Like it would take them out of
Yeah.
it, which is another lesson I had to learn in the past 2 years, I would say, while kind of switching genres, I guess, since I'm
Mhm.
doing a lot more rock these days. Um, but even with rock, I feel like lyrics can be a little more on the poetic side, if that makes
Yeah.
any sense. Even if they're like kind of semi complicated lyrics,
Mhm.
I'm allowed to be a little cringier, if that makes any sense.
No, it's
It
not
depends
cringe.
on the
I
genre.
started from poetry too, so I think that's wonderful. I love poetry.
Yeah, poetry helps. That's one of my biggest advice for people that are like, I don't know how to start writing lyrics. I always recommend start writing poetry first, and
Mhm.
then you can voice crack. You can kind
Oh,
of segue. Mina song can kind of segue into writing lyrics because you're basically putting poetry to a melody. It's a little more complicated than that, but it's a good starting point, I think. Is what I recommend. But what do you recommend for people that want to learn how to write lyrics, Nerissa?
oh God. Uh, just do it.
Just do
I
it.
mean, I guess it depends if you're making an original song versus like I can tell you how to get into translating.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you're writing original lyrics, I feel like it's a little bit easier maybe to start there actually, because translating someone else's from another language that isn't, because Japanese and English actually don't work together very well
Nope.
from a translation sense,
Mhm.
because the flow of Japanese and English are completely different.
Mhm.
Um, so you suddenly have to create an English sentence that fits in with the same cadence that the Japanese was sung in, but like you have to then worry about stressors and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So doing your own lyrics, you'll actually kind of do it naturally as an English speaker. So it's probably better to just start with there and not try to translate lyrics. Don't be like me. Don't do things on hard mode.
That's like a really nice exercise, though, honestly. And
Oh yeah, it's a good way to test everything, your Japanese skills. You can learn new words from translating like that. So that's the fun part of it.
right, and I feel like you and I kind of have a similar stance of you. You personally, I think this is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. You
Yeah.
prioritize making the song sound good to English-speaking ears over the translation being one-to-one correct.
Yes,
That's how you do it, right?
100%.
Okay.
Because I think what is often misunderstood is there's a difference between translation and adaptation. Technically, what I'm referring to here, it's called translyrics as in translated lyrics, but we're actually doing adaptation. So I don't like to remove things, but sometimes, like for example, in Japanese, I don't think there's a phrase to say raining cats and dogs.
Right.
If you translated that perfectly into Japanese as raining cats and dogs, Japanese people would probably be like,
Huh?
I don't really understand what's trying to be like, is it literally raining cats and dogs? I don't understand. You know,
Mhm.
as to where in English, like that's just a thing that if I said that to, my 10-year-old cousin, or not cousin, my niece, she'd know exactly what I'm talking about,
Right.
Um, so I feel like sometimes there's those things in Japanese too, where I'll look at something and I'll be like, what the heck is this saying? I'm not sure. And then like I'll ask someone and I'll be like, "Hey, can you please explain to me exactly what is happening here? Like what is going on?" And then they'll like break it down and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, well, in English, we say something similar like that to here. So in order to actually maintain the meaning, I have to change the idiom,
Right.
to something else or express it in a different way
Mhm.
than the literal words that were said in Japanese. Because really, if you just did it like that, it wouldn't make any sense.
Not possible. Not
So yeah,
possible.
I definitely will prioritize that over just like word for word. I feel like people misunderstand and think, oh, word for word is the way to go. It's not. Word for word is the worst way you can
It's gonna sound
transliterate.
weird. It's gonna sound weird
Yeah,
to English speakers listening
it's
is the
gonna sound
problem.
weird. It's not gonna fit the stresses or anything. It's just gonna be bad.
Mhm. I think there's also a particular style that has emerged where it's kind of like the lyrics sound like the Japanese, but they're not. It's English. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of that. That's not my
I'm
favorite.
I'm not either. Sometimes I will listen to a translation and I'll also hear parts where they completely just skipped out on a rhyme. And I'll ask, sometimes it's my friends, I'll be like, hey, why did you do that? And they'll be like, oh, well, because it matches the same vowel as the Japanese. And I'm like, I mean, if that's how you wanted it to be, that's fine. But for me personally, I'm like, no, because if you are hoping for it to reach a new audience who will also check out the original song, they're probably going to hear yours first, so they're not going to make that connection. So they're
Hmm.
just going to be like, oh, I don't like that. Why did they miss
Kind of
the rhyme?
weird.
Now something is
Yeah.
off. So
Hmm.
for you, who already knows the song and enjoys it, yeah, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, and it sounds like closer to the Japanese, but I'm like, no, it's
Yeah.
wrong.
It's not correct. I think now what is cool is if it's like the perfect storm in a moment of the song where the the lyrics it translates right, it sounds like the original Japanese and it sounds
Hmm.
good to English ears and then
Yes.
they put it all together. I can't think of a good example right now, but there are moments when you can do it. It's just they're rare. I think you should
They
keep
are
them rare.
rare, rare.
You should
Like maybe
keep
like
them rare.
one in 100,000.
But you can do it. It's not to say that you can't. It's just trying to force it to be that way from beginning to end of the song is not going to result in a song that I want to listen to. I don't think.
Exactly.
It's just a personal. That's my personal taste. I think some others may be able to
It's
agree.
mine too.
Yeah, I think we feel a bit similarly because we've heard a lot of songs that are English versions of Japanese songs that have been translated into English and sung.
Yes.
But I definitely, as a listener, I definitely prioritize. Does this sound good to English ears? Like even if the translation isn't one to one perfect, I kind of
Yeah.
prefer that it sounds palatable to English speakers because in the first place, Japanese music it uses different melodies and chord progressions for the most part. So it's
Hmm.
just it's tough to make it work, but people that can make it work, I have so much respect.
Same. Oh
So
my
much
god.
respect.
It's crazy when it does work. There's just some lyricists who are insane and just really crazy
Right.
good at what they do. Where I
Mm-hmm.
look at what they did and I'm like, how did
Insano
you do that?
style. Mm-hmm.
How?
For sure. You've had a lot of moments like that too, though, Nerissa Ravencroft.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm proud of you.
me.
You're amazing. Yeah,
I
you're
still have a
killing it.
lot to learn. I'll be honest. I go back and listen to some of my old stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, I could probably do better. But I try not to ponder on it too much.
Well, I mean, you gotta release the stuff that you make, so that you can
Exactly.
learn from it. But you gotta also realize that there are tons of people that don't even think about that and just enjoy it for
Yeah.
what it is.
It's just me. It's just me crying about it.
That's
So
okay
it doesn't
too.
matter.
That's okay. Oh, you know what? Before we tangent too much, I wanted to ask you, Nerissa, what are your dreams within Holo? What do you want to do? What's your big dream? I want to hear it.
Oh gosh, I feel like already all my dreams are coming true. I one of my big dreams was I wanted to have a blue ocean when performing live on stage, and that has
Ooh,
happened. Thank
nice.
you. Thank you,
Heck yeah.
HoloLive fans. Um, and I wanted to be able to just make original music that I'm really passionate about, and I'm
Mm.
able to do that these days too. So that's great. I wanted to collab with people I admired, and I'm doing that. That's great. I wanted genuine friends whom I love and like feel like I just have that connection with. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I do. So it's like there's so many things that I've achieved already that it's hard for me. I feel selfish to say like, oh well, now I want this, because
But
I'm
you
like,
gotta have
no, I've
dreams to look forward
achieved.
to.
I think I want to collab. There's someone really special who is not a VTuber at all that I really want to collaborate with.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you too
I'll
shy
keep it
to
a
say who it
secret.
is as a secret? Okay.
Yeah, in
Gotcha.
case it happens.
Oh, in case it does happen, you want to keep people on their
Yeah,
toes.
it's like when you make a wish and then you can't tell anyone because if you say it, then it won't come true. It's like that.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
man, nice. Well, is there a stage that you want to stand on someday?
I feel like because I was one of those kids who was really into anime. I always heard like Budokan, we gotta go to Budokan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think if I was ever to perform a concert in Japan, I really want to go to Budokan just to be like, yeah, I did the idol thing. I went to Budokan.
It's a big dream, but you know what? Hold on to it and don't give up on it.
Yes.
Don't give up on it. I believe that you can reach there because, you know, I feel like with the way that Holo is going, and so many doors are being busted down, you know?
Yeah.
And so many dreams are becoming more possible. It's totally possible, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
I want all of Holo EN to perform at Madison Square Garden someday.
Let's do it then. I think that's definitely possible.
I think so too. I mean, look at how many people are coming to All for One. It's totally possible. And I'm not quitting until then. I say that, but then imagine we get to Madison Square Garden, all the deadbeats are like, Mori, does this mean that you're done? No, we just find a bigger stage.
Yes, it just means we aim even higher.
Yep, but that's the milestone. That's the big goal, right? Let's aim for that together.
Yes.
We can do
I'll
it.
I'll help you reach your dream. I'll do my best to become an even more prolific singer so that we can all go there together.
All together. Yeah. Is there something that you'd like to sing for, like an anime or like a game or something like that?
Oh, I mean, when I was little, it was always my dream to sing for an anime opening. I really wanted to do Naruto, but Naruto was done. So
I mean, there's always there's Boruto.
yeah, there's Boruto.
Close enough.
It's close enough.
Maybe
I'm okay
you
with Boruto.
You can sing to the spiritual successor of Naruto or something like that.
Maybe one day they'll make another Naruto movie and then they'll make an opening song and they'll contact me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, of course, as time passes, some dreams from childhood may be out of reach, but you can always go for something somewhat similar, and then the dream lives on. You know?
Yeah, I think I'd really just love to. I also like voiceover. Sorry, I know this is HOLOMELO radio.
That's okay.
I think if I was able to be able to not only sing an opening for an anime, but then also voice in it too, I'd be like, amazing.
Yeah, well, you know, Holo members are starting to, you know, dub and VA and a lot of stuff, so it's definitely not out of the question.
Yes, it's not impossible, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it, and you know, because HoloLive Records is now popping off, I think that the possibility is increased severely. You know?
Possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless for future tie-ups and collaborations, so I'm looking forward to it. Yay!
Me
All
too.
right. Well, you know, you've talked a lot about yourself and what you're making and your music and your lyric process, and it's been so interesting to hear about. But now I kind of wanna hear a song by an inspiration of yours.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, who could it be? Do you guys know? Does Chad have a guess?
Ooh, yeah. What's your guess, Chad?
Who's one of Nerissa's biggest inspirations? What are we thinking? Me. Okay, that guy's not correct.
That is correct.
I mean,
What the
unless...
Do you want me to beat you up? Hello?
Oh God, she's gonna get
come
you.
over there and beat you up with my hugs.
She's gonna get you with her hugs specifically. Well, hold on a second. Some of us might want that though.
Yeah. Not you though. That's why. That's
Not that guy. Well,
I'll aggressively hug you.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be cool with that. I think you give nice hugs. I appreciate that you want to hug me. You know, I mean, even though I get scared of human contact unless it's Gigi Moodin and my family, I might make an exception for Nerissa.
I bow before you, my queen.
Oh, girl.
Okay.
Oh, man. I'm doki doki. Oh, gosh. Let's play this song. Song. This song, okay. I actually, before we get to this, I want to say I love this song because I distinctly remember the moment it dropped and the bewilderment, but also I thought it was really good. If that makes any sense. We'll talk about it after it plays.
Yes.
But this song is... go ahead and introduce it, Nerissa. You can introduce it.
just double checking because I gave you
Looking through-
multiple.
Oh shoot! Never mind. I'll introduce it. You can introduce the last ones. Sorry.
Yes.
This song. Sorry, dang it. We have a script for a reason, Mori Calliope. Alrighty. This song is Unison by Marin Sencho, aka Hosho Marin. Can you say that again one more time? I had you muted. Can you say Hosho
Marin desu.
Perfect. Here we go. 'That is Unison by Marin Sencho Hosho Marin desu. Why did you pick this song?
Why did I pick it? Oh,
yeah.
So when this song came out, I was still kind of like not fully in the hole. Like I was always into hololive,
right?
But I was never like super duper like does that make sense? Like I hadn't like fallen in yet. Like I was like, oh, I really like these girls. They're anime girls. It's so awesome. But like, you know, I was still like mostly like, oh, anime video games. But when I heard this song, I was like, what the heck is this? Like in a good way. Like I was hypnotized. Everything about the video, the instrumental track it's odd, but in like a good way. And then I you know, the voice too. I really love layered vocals with harmonies that are equal volume to the, like, when everything's equal, you know, like you can hear all the harmonies and the lead that you can't really tell, like everything's kind of mixed together at that point. I love songs like that. I love when mixes are done like that. So it's just was like a combination of, it was a very different song, but it just had this hypnotizing quality. And Marin Sencho Senpai's voice, of course, is really good. So that helped too. Like the way that she holds a pitch, the way that she sings in general, it just really appeals to me specifically. And I was like, hold on. Hello. And that's one of it's a song especially that made me really start looking at Marin Sencho Senpai specifically and being like, oh my god, you know, like it made me feel insane in a good way. So I really love it.
Yay! Oh man, I totally agree with everything that you've said here, for sure. I remember when this song dropped and everyone was like, this is so different. My thoughts were, yeah, it should be different. There should be music where people explore things, and Sencho's always exploring different genres and different types of sounds. And if you guys could allow me to kiss Sencho's ass for a second here, truly, I know that I've said I'm kind of scared of her sexy vibes. They really overpower me, who is very afraid of that kind of thing. But within reason. Let me explain though. I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, you know, some of the holo girls, they sing so good, and they list, of course, the amazing Usual Suspects. But I think that Marin Sencho Senpai's name should come up more often, because there's something very specific that I really admire about her singing, and it's that she knows exactly how she wants to sound and how exactly to sound that way every single time. And that's something I wish that I could do, because I get confused a lot on, okay, what should I sound like for this song? But Sancho is so consistent, and that's not to say that her works don't have variety. It's just that she has her very like specific way of singing that she's just so good at, and she hits every single time. So
Exactly.
I respect her so much. She knows her strengths so well, and man, she's so inspiring. Man.
I feel exactly the same way whenever I watch like those videos that are like the best singers in HOLOLIVE, and then like I'm like, where's Sencho? Why isn't Sencho? Because I think some people, maybe because she is so consistent, people misunderstand and think that like it's just like it must be simple then, because she makes everything she's doing sound easy. But like genuinely, whenever I listen, I'm always like, oh my god, she made such an interesting like vocal choice here. Like it's consistent, it's exactly what you would expect Marin to sound like, but at the same time I'm like, what she's doing here is actually really complicated, but she's making it sound like it's as easy as breathing.
She makes it look easy.
Yeah, I feel like as to where like when you pick something that like sounds hard, like a really high note, right, that most people wouldn't be able to hit, it doesn't even if you make it sound easy, people will still kind of have that layer of like, oh, I couldn't do that, and so they'll be impressed. As to where like Marin's, I feel like they misunderstand and don't realize how hard what she's doing is, even though sometimes I feel like she does sing really vocally impressive stuff. So I'm just always like, oh, such my heart.
She's crazy. She's the exact definition of a min-maxed character, where
exactly
she knows what she's good at, like music video wise, song wise, vocal wise, everything is just at its highest stat, and she like only does that, but she still finds a way to make it so interesting.
Exactly.
Gosh, too powerful. She's crazy. What a crazy woman.
I also like the lyrics to that song, because I tried to translate them and it wasn't good enough to actually sing. Maybe one day I'll try again. But I realized in that, because the song seems kind of like, oh, I don't really know what it's talking about. And then I was like, wait a minute. It's really simple. She's just talking about like what outfit to wear for the stream today.
Cute.
Yeah,
I like simple.
It is. I love it too. I'm like, I love that. I love that. It's perfect.
Wow. What a legend. What an amazing senpai. Anyway, that's really wanted to talk about that in this song, because Sencho's on another level for sure, and she's a really big inspiration, I know, to you and also to me as well, even though I'm very shy and don't talk to her much.
It's okay, same. I've told her I love her, but I'm also shy, so I'm like, oh, Sencho senpai.
My Sencho senpai. Yeah, what an excellent pick. You gave me some other picks too as well, Nerissa. I'm sure maybe we'll get into those a little bit later, but for now we have a little game to play. Nerissa, games. Are you okay? They're silly. Yeah. They're silly.
Yeah,
they're not true signs of skill or anything like that. Okay, so I have a very silly game to play today, and don't worry, I know that you know every single one of these songs, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
But the caveat here is what I did is I took lyrics from each of these songs. It'll be one at a time. I took lyrics from the song, and then what I did is I put them into a translator, and I turned them into Japanese. And then I turned from Japanese to Italian, and then I changed it from Italian to Danish, and then I went from Danish to German, and then I went from German to Russian, and I went from Russian to Vietnamese, and then I went from Vietnamese to Japanese again, and then from Japanese back to English.
Okay. So these are lyrics I wrote.
They're lyrics either you know them and you've sung them before, or actually, you know them and you've sung them. All of these.
Okay.
I won't say that they're all your originals, but you know them and you've sung them.
I know them and I've sung them. Yes, okay.
Exactly. And I'd never do you wrong. I think that's all of them. If not, I'll let you know that's not the case, but I'll give you a hint. I'm going to be honest, though. I don't think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be a lot easier than I wanted it to be, and I'm angry about it. Don't worry, you'll be fine. There's no pressure.
No pressure. Let's do this thing.
Let's do this thing. All right, so here we go. Here's the first song. Boink. All right. If you don't mind, I'm going to narrate it for you.
Okay.
Echo voice. You are beyond redemption. I tried, but you're too stubborn. You enjoy hating me. Does it hurt you? Yes. I make you blush and expose your lies. Did the cat eat your tongue? Don't jump to conclusions. Kid, I'm going to destroy you. You should have appreciated me more.
It's Shatter.
Kid.
Shatter. Yeah?
She knows it. She knows you're correct. Good job.
Boy, I'm gonna
Fudge,
make
fudge,
you shatter.
fudge.
You should have treat. Kid, I'm gonna make you. Oop, it's gone.
Kid, I'm gonna destroy you. That's my favorite. What tipped you off? Is the cat eat your
the
tongue
last
part?
two lines.
The last two lines.
Uh,
Kid.
There was a lot going on, and so I was like, I can't read these. I can't. I'm just gonna look at the end. Oh yes, it's Shatter.
You got it. You got. Did you? Is this the one that? Who wrote the lyrics for this one?
Moni did.
Oh.
This was the one song I didn't write the lyrics to. Honestly, I have a hard time being scornful, and that was the intention of the song. Was it was supposed to be kind of scornful, kind of angry,
Angy
kind
song.
of like, I don't need you anymore since you left me anyway. You know what? I hope your life sucks. And I was like, I can't.
You're too sweet. You're such a nice
You saw
lady.
me. You saw me in the rap competition. I would have lost that last round. I'm so glad the police came in.
No, you killed it. Your production quality was crazy, girl.
I tried my best. But so I was like, you know, who's always really good at this stuff? And the song was very K-pop. I
Yeah.
was like, Moni. So I was like, Moni. I called her up and was like, hey, girl. Will you
She's
please?
crazy. Her
She
lyrics
is.
are wonderful.
They are amazing.
And she's
I'm
really
envious.
good. She's really good at writing songs that like are easy to listen to and make sense of.
Yes, exactly.
Which
And
is a
so
skill.
important.
That's a skill. That is.
I was really honored to be able to work with her on this and be able to say, yeah, Moni wrote the lyrics to this song, the song that I sang.
Heck yeah, she's so cool. Big ups to Moni, by the way, who's written
Yes.
some songs as well for our good friend Takanashi Giwawa.
The
and some other members.
Yes.
All right, now here's the next song. I don't know. I think you've sang this one before, at least on a karaoke of some
Let's
kind.
hope.
We're gonna find
Let's
out.
pray.
I know you know the lyrics though.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, here are the lyrics. Don't give up. Yes. Do you understand? Because love is like poison. Just like pain, it's an everyday thing. Your problem can't be solved. I'm just a crazy person in love. You need to know that this is more than love, so you can't save me. I'm too deep in it, and I love the excitement. Yeah. Ganbare, ganbare, ganbare. You know this one.
I'm sure I do, but I'm
Yes,
trying
yes.
to think, and I have no idea. Yes.
Yes. Because love is like a poison. Just like pain, it's an everyday thing.
It's.
Problem
I'm in too deep, and I love the rush. Yeah, I just
can't resist you. You're like a spell that I can't break through, and that should scare me. Good job. You got it.
It's like yes,
got it.
yes.
When you translate it that many times, I guess it's just gonna turn into yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes. I knew you'd know this one because you love
Scary.
Do You. You got
Yeah,
it.
I do love Do You. That was another one that I put here.
This was one of your recommendations. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I was like, hey.
Yeah, gotta pay some respects to Giwawa.
Yeah,
for sure.
my Ushi.
Yeah, oh, so cute. Alrighty. Now then, let's see. I'm looking through all the.
Don't kill me.
Oh, you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
Here's the next one. I feel like you probably know this one. They're just empty words, but you have no power to respond. Good things come in pairs. I don't think you get it. Can't you get it? Roll dice. If that's what you want, you've got to make up for what you've lost.
It's an Advent song. It's
Oh.
Fuomoko solo because good things come in pairs.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
She's using critical
Just empty
thinking.
words, but you have no power to respond. Good things come in. What is their lyrics that says that? What song is that? It's not Sirens.
Oh.
But no, I don't think you're gonna take a hint. Come and roll the dice. If you want to think, you gotta catch up. My foolish gaming. It is Sirens. Sirens.
Yeah,
Sirens.
she got it. No problem.
Yay.
See, Nerissa's a pro. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Sirens.
I mean, I do translation work, so
She can put. She's too strong. She can put two and
reverse
two together.
translating it.
She's too good. She puts it together so well. Yeah, it's cool that you can remember as well the other members' parts as well. Nice job.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I love all of our songs.
Sirens. Sirens is also a banger.
It is.
Sirens. I love the Advent songs all together. So good. All right. Now, next song. Let's see if you can get this one.
We run.
This one's too
right
easy.
through
This is too easy.
those nights.
It's not even.
I'll never find my way back to you in this maze of lights. It was madness
In the sense that there was never a lack of laughter.
We screamed
at the top of our lungs until silence fell. And then there's 2 lines left over at the end there. Dang it. This one's too easy. But
that was easy. I'm sorry.
But I will say, thank you for remembering the lyrics to it.
I don't remember if I told you because it's embarrassing. But when I would practice that a lot after my voice lessons when I would go on walks. Because it's low, like the weed is too low for me. Weed run right through. No, I'm totally off pitch, but that's beside the point. So I'd go on walks and I'd turn it on because I love that song, and I would sing it while I'd be on walks. Because luckily I lived in a place where I wouldn't bother anyone.
Oh, nice, lucky.
But yeah, it's one of, I love the song, but I also like to sing it a lot. So.
Aw, thank you so much. This is one of the songs where I had kind of stopped composing like beats at this point in my career, but I did write like the top line part of it, so it's very close to my heart. This song in particular.
I can tell.
Thank
really
you. Thank you so much. I was worried about the melody, but so many people seem to like it, and it's close to their heart. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Thank you for creating it.
Aw, geez. Can I say you're welcome? You're welcome. Oh, Tutu, you can't come in. Sorry, Tutu's trying to get in the studio. Tutu, you can't. You can't.
Tutu, no.
Tutu, no. She's going to chew the Ethernet cable. Every time I let her into the studio, she goes straight for the Ethernet cable.
She wants it, man.
She wants it. She wants that cable. All right. Let's see if you can get this one then. I'm super curious because this one might be a bit difficult, but we'll find out. Okay.
Oh, God.
A fresh breeze in the timeless tale. This is not just a fairy tale, but the purest truth. Awaken, for your greatest dream is about to become reality. In other words, the moment of change has arrived. I never thought we'd come this far, but we've worked hard. We've grown, and now we're here. The impossible has become possible. Almost nothing can stand in our way. Gotta have a challenging one, right?
Oh, God. I mean, it's a group song. I feel like it's definitely one of the Hollow Ian group songs.
Okay.
But what one is it? It's probably not Connect the World.
Okay. Gambare? Gambare? A fresh breeze in the timeless tale?
Yeah. I feel like context clues. It feels like it is Odyssey.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure if it is. I'm having problems. I'm trying to go through the song in my head to line it up.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. That's my guess.
Okay, you think it's Odyssey?
Is it Odyssey? I don't know. I'm not. It's not a promise. It's just a guess.
The answer is... It's a brand new story with a new feel. Not just an allegory, it's real. Wake up!
Wake up! Big dreams about to come true. That means it's time to break through.
Never knew we could make it so... Close enough.
Oh, it's the rap. Okay,
it's
I don't
the
know
rap part with me and
Dimensions.
Gura in Breaking Dimensions.
Yes. I'm not good at remembering raps.
That's
you
okay.
know this. I'm self-conscious about rapping.
Oh, but you did such a good job in the rap battle. Or I mean, your alter ego did such a good job in the rap battle. It was good.
Oh my God, that makes sense. So now that you've explained it to me, I guess it's fine.
Close enough. All right. And in the game, we only have one more. We have one more left. We'll see how this goes. But
oh no, I've gotten one wrong.
No,
You're gonna boot me out if I get the next one wrong?
No. Of course not. No, imagine that. All right, guest, get out of here.
Get out of here. You suck.
You couldn't pass the music quiz. What I used to do when I had a little more time is I used to do like a melody quiz where I'd play like the first 5 notes of a song I was sure you'd know and you had to guess. That one's real hard mode.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that I'm not there.
I thought that one might be a little too intense. So let's do something silly. But speaking of silly, here's the way that this song turned out. Wandering everywhere, finding life stories similar to ours, starting fire until we're exhausted.
Okay, this is Odyssey.
I knew you would know that this was Odyssey off the bat.
No!
So you were right the one before this one. But it's Odyssey.
Yes, this is easy.
See, this is why I'm telling you. I should do this game with someone who is maybe not a lyricist who pays attention to words and songs. Because it's too easy for a lyricist, truly.
Well, apparently not breaking dimensions.
Okay, that's the only one. That's the only one, though, and that wasn't your part. So
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. And you sang the chorus in Odyssey.
Yeah.
I love Odyssey.
Yeah,
Close to my heart.
Odyssey's a really, I mean, it's so special because it's all of Ian, you know?
Yeah, all of us
it's like,
together, you know? And I'm really glad. I'm really glad that we were able to put out a song that has everyone all together, you know?
Me too. It's very special.
Close to my heart. Well, you get a passing grade, Nurse Ravencroft. That's
Yay.
90 out of 100, in my opinion.
Yay!
Yay! Which means if you got all of them wrong, it would be like a 40 out of 100, but that's still, it's because your presence is just...
Yes. It's
points
fine.
on its own.
Yeah, I get points for aura forming.
Exactly. Just for being here, girl. That's all that you need.
Well, thank you.
Well, since Nerissa Ravencroft got to share a song with the class today, I too would like to share a song that I've been listening to recently.
Yes.
Yes, my recommended song today. If you don't mind introducing the song that's done by our wonderful rat friend, rat girl, dozo.
This next song coming up is Feast by HOLOMELO.
わああなたのサブクイーン壊す幻想現象さあくらい Secret それは少々のディレイトさあ壊すくらいお兄さんこちら手のなる方へもう誰も止められないどうしようバレドド情も騒ぎぼどその胸に輪を突き立てて愛さ以外ならせないほど言えたやせ叫ぶ方向さあ解き放つ衝動その鼓動がうずき出す騒ぐブラッド反逆ヘッドショットそう正解バルバレンスプリングホロー湧き上がる能動的感情正解明快どれよねレボド渇望をもう抑えきれない感情暴走くらいの爽快と明快この鼓動が胸を刺す改造正解バルバレンスまだ星のクリクライさあほら爪を突き刺して
That is Feast by Heikos Bales. What a song! What the heck?
Yeah, no, I think all of Bale's songs, her voice is so colorful, and I really love the way that she's able to play with it too, because I feel like a lot of times people are scared to kind of do certain things or do things that like might be perceived as quote unquote like different, I suppose. So, but I really enjoy that she always just goes for it, and just like her dancing, so it always ends up being like so fun and exciting, and you're just like locked in the whole time, you know?
Locked in. She's very like kakkoike, like she's very cool voice centric, and like she also knows her strengths, I feel. And she goes for like a very savage approach, which of course I'm very tuny, so like that's my taste. Like that's all the music that I listen to is just playlists full of really edgy songs. And so that's why I really like just listening to I feel like Hakotaro, Heikos Bales, is like one of the people one of my coworkers whose music ends up on my playlist, like my regular playlist, which is not all the time. But for her, definitely, just because it fits my taste. But I love her.
Same. I think, again, her stuff is just so creative that I always listen to it and I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. You know, like
Her
sort of vibe.
expression pops off so hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So incredible.
Yeah, everybody's got their strengths in holo, I feel, whether it's like power, control, expression, emotion. There's like such a wide rainbow of people's like, I guess, what do I say? Their specialties are like so evident in everything that they do, and I think that's amazing. I'm proud of everyone so very much.
And I mean, all holo music is always good. So
We just
when there's more Halloween music, I'm like, yes.
right?
Yes.
Which is why this program exists.
Yes. Thank you for always giving everyone a spotlight, Callie.
Well, I'm trying to. I've been slacking a little bit on this program, but as much as I can. Hey, check out Holo Ien.
Yes, check out Halloween. Everyone's got amazing music, especially as we just heard Feast by Bae Senpai.
Yes.
Listen to it or you'll cry.
Yeah, we'll kill you.
Because we'll beat you up.
Beat you to a pulp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be dead by the end of it.
Yep, we will destroy you.
Yes.
100%. Well, I feel like with this particular program, I especially want to, for example, we showed off Sencho's song today, but I want my guests to be able to pick whatever song that they want. But I feel like with this program in particular, I definitely, going from here on out, want to do more of a spotlight on specifically Holo Ien music, and even ID music as well. Toa-sama also has a show that she's been doing that showcases HOLOLIVE originals too, as well. So you can get some good representation from the whole spectrum of holo talents from both of our shows, I would say, because everybody's working so hard. So support. I'm so excited about HOLOLIVE Records starting up.
Me too.
Exciting. More musical opportunities for everyone.
More musical opportunities. More. I just think always. Even if someone isn't like mainly a musician, right? I feel like having the option to make music and being able to have that support is so amazing. So I'm looking forward to what's already a great system becoming even better with HOLOLIVE Records.
Yeah, and character songs too are also very good.
Yes.
You're excited about that one.
Yes, I love character songs.
Character songs are so fun. Everybody's got to have one, especially in our line of work. You got to have a character song.
Exactly. If you don't have one, then it's just sad.
Yeah, you gotta at least start with a character song and then branch out with some other stuff,
What would you say out of all the songs that you've released? Obviously, I feel like the answer is obvious. What is your character song?
It's evolved over the years. I feel like I release a character song once every year or once every 2 years or so. Like it started off with R.I.P., then it was the Grim Reaper's a live streamer.
Yes.
Then probably it has to be something that has a lot of like Shinigami motif in it. I would say. So then after that, probably maybe Red as well. So like every year, it's like every release or so. Maybe Grim Reaper is a live streamer, is the same album as Red. So it's a bit of a tough one. Off with Their Heads was a pretty character centric song, I would say. I haven't written a lot of them recently, though, to be completely honest, but I feel like there might
a new Mori Calliope character song.
There might be one coming up here, because I feel like I've said enough. I'm a Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah. You're still the Grim Reaper. You never stop being
the Grim Reaper. For sure.
Well, I'm looking forward to your next character song.
Thank you.
I need to make one.
Yeah, specifically for Nerissa Ravencroft. I see a lot of deadbeats are saying "Don't Mind." That's my best song. That's not a character song, though. That's a me as a being, as an artistic being, in my struggles and everything I've gone through, lashing out in like a big I guess explosion of euphoric how do I say euphoric there's like catharsis in it, but it's also a fun, happy song. But it's not a happy song. It's like an intense song. It's my best song, but it's not a character song. There's not a lot of Shinigami like reference in there, I guess. You couldn't tell that the Grim Reaper sang it by listening to it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Skeletons, on the other hand, has a lot of references to Underworld, me being the Grim Reaper, etc. But enough about me, Mori Calliope. Enough about me, because our special guest here, I want to ask you some questions. There's a typo here. Oh, God.
Ask away.
Q&A time. So everybody who has come here, if you guys have a specific question that you want to ask Nerissa Ravencroft, I will be looking through the chat and picking nice questions to ask Nerissa Ravencroft. So if you have a burning question that you'd like to ask the Demon of Sound today on this program, please let me know in the chat.
Yes,
Someone
ask
says,
me.
how many, Nerissa? How many?
How many what?
How many what? You got to come up with something. All right, let's see. Who's your Oshi from each branch? I feel like everybody knows this question, but it's a nice warm-up. What's your answer?
This is easy. If it's talking JP, it's Marin Sencho senpai.
Of course.
Talking EN, it's Kiara senpai. But I will say, honorable mention, Liz has been crawling up there.
Of course.
Liz, she's my kohai, but like, I'm kind of obsessed with her. Just like I think you are probably pretty obsessed with Gigi.
Yes, correct.
So I would call Gigi your Oshi at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, seeing you two together, I'm like, yeah, she's found her one. I know what this is. So
I know what you
honorable
are.
mention, Liz has definitely become mine. I'm going to marry her. And oh my gosh, with ID though, that's hard because I like so many of them so much. Muna and me are really close. I really admire Risu's singing especially, and Ollie is my wife, and I've always admired her content. So it's like probably those three are like some of my favorites, but obviously they're all amazing.
That's a great, wonderful answer. Thank you for answering that warm-up question. We're going to get into
Yes.
more difficult ones. What genre would you want your character song to be?
Dempa.
Oh, Dempa song!
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I know,
not
a
the answer
little-
I expected.
What did you expect?
I expected maybe like rock opera or something like that. Maybe something crazy.
I think that would fit too, but honestly, I really like Dempa, and I feel like there's probably a lot of people who can't imagine me singing Denpa.
I want to hear it.
So I think someday I would really like to sing a Denpa song that's made for me.
Very nice. Okay. Well, how do you warm up your vocals? There's another question.
So I pay a lot of money to my voice teacher, and every single lesson she creates me a new vocal warm-up that's about 30 minutes long, that is for what I need specifically for that day and what I need to work on. They're all generally pretty similar because I don't improve.
Oh, God.
I do improve, but there's certain things that are just always like difficult for me. So like I usually always start with like
That one, yeah.
all the way up, all the way down, and then like I gotta do like nay, like really awful nasally sounds like this. I sound like a dying cat warming up. My brother has approached me once and been like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I'm learning to sing."
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I think the most interesting one, I've definitely talked about this, is I'm working on my mixed voice.
Yeah.
French nasals.
Whoa.
Here's a helpful one.
Okay.
So I, like French people, I don't know how they talk, but like there's like the vowels back there, so like
Whoa, that's very French.
It's horrible, but the whole point of it is versus if I just go like I'm a little better at it now, but like it swings into this very nasally place that is actually accessing my mixed voice instead of just going like you can hear the difference. One sounds really bad, obviously, but when you actually apply it then towards singing, it kind of is able to help me like find my mixed voice. So I have to do that horrible workout all the time, and everyone has to
necessary.
listen to me. Yeah. It's
You have
horrible.
to do it.
Yeah.
It's necessary. You must.
It
you
helps.
must.
So
Nice. Okay. Here's the next question for you. What's your next dream duet in Holo?
oh no, this is a bad question. This is a terrible
But you
question.
must answer.
I'm going to ignore everyone I've already sung a duet with.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So this includes
course.
in concerts right now. So
Yes.
I've already made a cover with Liz. I've sung many times with Callie. We have an original song.
Yes.
I've sung with Kiara, Shiori, Bijou, Iris. I've sung with so many of the greats in EN already.
Aww.
What more do I have to dream of? I think. It's a hard question.
Gambare? Who do you think might be
Obviously, if we're going over to JP, I'd be dumb to not say I really want to sing with Toa, Marin,
Oh.
and Suise
Of course.
individually. Each, I feel like it'd be really fun. That'd be like, whoa, amazing. And then EN wise, I think I really need to sing a song with Bae. Like we haven't done one yet, but like her voice is so interesting, and I feel like it would be fun to try and match her energy because it
Right.
would kind of force me to go out of my box. So I really want to sing together with Bae senpai.
I want to hear how the two of you are able to blend together.
Yeah, it'd be very fun. It makes
would
me
be
excited
cool.
thinking about it.
I'd love to see you collaborate with Cece as well with her violin.
Yeah, we've done one before, but Liz was
Oh.
there, so it's not a duet, but I've sung with her.
Make it a real duet. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Someone asks, could you recommend more musicals? Watched Falsettos and I loved it.
Ah, I love falsettos. Well, my favorite musical ever, Elizabeth Das musical. Highly recommend.
You recommended this one to me.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch it, but I'll keep
watch it.
recommending it.
I'm gonna download it so I can watch it on the plane to New York.
I'm gonna get the Japanese and give it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the Japanese version, and then
Cool.
you'll love it. You'll
There's a-
understand because, yeah, no,
There's a
they
J-
perform it here in Japan.
What?
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
really good.
Huh?
Another one because I always recommend that one. Good musicals. I mean, it depends if you like classical musicals versus if you like more modern stuff. Obviously, nowadays there's stuff like Epic that's amazing.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd's always good, and
Love
that's more of an
Sweeney
older
Todd.
one. Anything Sondheim. I'm a big Sondheim fan. I love how he did lyrics. Oh, Gypsy. It's an older one. You
Ooh.
probably haven't seen it. Lyrics are by Stephen Sondheim, but the music is different. In the movie, they have freaking Bette Midler playing the main character.
What the heck?
But it is a story of Gypsy Rose Lee, not to be confused with the current person named Gypsy Rose Lee, but
Right.
it is a stage name, whom she is named after. And she was a prolific stripteaser.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's about her childhood in vaudeville, kind of struggling with her mom and her sister coming through vaudeville and how she got to where she is. But the main character is not actually Gypsy, but rather her mom Rose, played by Bette Midler. And it's based on a real story. It's based on real people. Obviously probably dramatized a bit, but if you haven't seen it before, there's the iconic song that was even in Glee, Rose's Turn. It's really
I remember
iconic.
Glee.
So-
Yeah. What?
yeah, highly recommend. You should give it a watch. It's crazy.
Thank you for the,
The songs are good.
recommendation. I love a musical
Yeah.
that has good songs. That's what makes a musical to me, if the songs are good or not, more than anything.
Yes, exactly. So
Songs
highly
gotta be
recommend
good.
that one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the recommendation. Here's a bit of here's a question that's unrelated to music, though. Have you ever tried food from other countries, for example? And what's your fave?
I love Korean food. I was in I had a situation where I was basically only eating Korean food for a long time
Ara.
because of my host family. But so I grew a very deep appreciation, and it was funny because they're like, you probably don't actually like kimchi, and I was like, no, I like it. I like it a lot. So I feel like from other cultures, it's gotta be Korean food. Korean food's just so freaking good.
Yeah, and you can make some really good Korean dishes, can't you?
Yeah, no, I love making Korean food because it's definitely like, it's not like gourmet cooking too often where you like have to like think too hard about it. Like you measure with your soul and you taste as you go, and you get something that tastes chef's kiss, gorgeous.
Very nice. Okay, awesome. Great. Awesome recommendation. Here's an interesting music question. Would you ever try making a song? So say, for example, we get an offer we got an offer for the tie-up song that we did for the game, right? Imagine that you get a tie-up offer for a game or an anime that's in a genre that you don't like. Would you do it?
I mean, I think it would depend on what the genre is that I don't like, because I mean, not to not beat the true neutral allegations, but I don't really dislike anything. So like, if it was a fantasy game, I'd be like, hell yeah. If it's a puzzle game, I'd be like, hell yeah. If it's a horror game, I'd be like, hell yeah. If it's a gacha game, I'd be like, hell yeah. If it's a farming simulator, I'd be like, hell yeah. I can't think of like what I would say no to. Even card games, card games. I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'd be like, hell yeah.
I see.
So-
What if it was the genre of the song, though? The song genre, like
I
country
like
or something.
singing. I can sing country. I
Oh my
might
God.
cause you some damage,
can do
but
anything.
I can be a country girl. My parents really love country, and
Your
I really
accent's
love
good, though.
old. Oh, thank you.
As a Texan, your accent's really not bad.
I'm working on it, I'm a Texan at heart, so.
Of course. Well, you say "ope" all the time, so it's not that far away, truly.
Yeah, exactly.
A
But
hootenanny of a time.
I haven't a hootenanny of a time, but oh, bless your heart, miss. I
Bless your
probably wouldn't say no matter what, just because even if it's something I don't usually sing, I'd probably be like, well, now it's a challenge,
Right, of course.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good way to be, because I know a lot of artists who are like, I know that they say like, oh, I'm very like serious about my craft, and I won't say yes to any song that I don't want to sing, etc. But I think that at the same time, in my opinion, if you are flexible enough to sing whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. "Quote unquote" seriousness of your craft is irrelevant, Like I used to think
Exactly.
to myself, oh, I know some girls that would reject singing this song, etc. But like for me, I kind of want to do it even though it's not really what I like, etc.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's the fun of it, because honestly, if I only sang the same type of song over and over and over again, like even if I really like the genre, it just gets boring, and eventually I'm like, I want to do something more exciting, or I want to do something more slow, like
Yeah.
there's as a singer, there's the constant need to be like more flexible and to do more. So I don't think I'd be satisfied just singing genres I only liked.
Right. That's a good way to look at it, because I was
Yeah.
definitely telling myself, Maury, the professional thing to do would be to say no or something like that. And like at the end of the day, I kind of think, excuse my British, that's bollocks,
Yeah, I
You
think
just
if
sing
I
what it's
really
saying.
just listened to the song and genuinely felt like it was a bad song, then maybe I'd
That
just
might
be
be
like,
different.
not for me. But if it's just a genre I don't like, but the song's still solid, I'd be like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
So that's a good way to look at it. I feel like
yeah.
there are definitely some cases where I should have, at least if I heard like a bad song, I should have been like, oh, you know what? Let me change the lyrics, etc. Or at least like change
Yeah.
some things. Not saying that's happened or anything like that, but in the case that it did, right? I mean, that might be the way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make it work for you. Especially there have been some times where it's like, oh, the English lyrics not popping off very good. Maybe you should change a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I offer suggestions quite a bit for English lyrics when they're given to me by the company.
Yeah, of
Oftentimes
course.
I'll be like, "Hey, like this is really good, but it'll make it even better if you listen to me and do this."
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Makes a
I feel
difference.
like, and I mean, if I'm gonna be singing it anyway, I like being able to add those kinds of like little personal touches to it anyway,
Mm.
because sometimes it might be like, oh, I think Nerissa would say it more like this rather than this, So sometimes it's more of a like, it's less of a like, oh, these lyrics are bad, and just more of a like, oh, well, I need it to fit me a little more, and this will make it feel a bit more personalized,
Yeah, a personality thing.
Yes, exactly. It's
Totally
very
get
important.
that. Of course, very, very important to keep track of that. Oh.
Yes.
What is your? I want to know. This is going to be a tough question, just right off the bat, and I always roll my eyes when people ask me this question because there's too many. But what's your favorite song from another artist? The audible sigh.
You don't want the answer. That's why I'm
What? No,
sighing.
I want to hear it. I wanna
Okay, well,
know.
everyone clowns on me because I'm a big fan of the Smiths.
Of course, I know. Yeah, the Smiths.
Yeah, because I have a crush on the bassist Andy Rourke.
Oh.
But I also like to clown on the singer because he sucks, but like in the best way possible.
Whoa,
His-
elaborate?
His lyrics are great and they mean a lot to me, but he's kind of like a scumbag. So
I see.
sorry, dude. Your music's fire though. But my sister hates it because she says it sounds like droning. She's like, "Is this parody music?" And I'm like, "No, it's not." But I think pretty much a lot of their discography, it depends on what sort of mood I'm in. But that's kind of like long term, like for the last few years now, has been like my favorite band. And I've always really liked There's a Light That Never Goes Out, or Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. They were the first ones I heard, of course.
By
So,
the Smiths.
but recently, if you want a song I've actually been listening to a lot recently, Jamie Page, they are a Vocaloid producer.
Yeah.
And they just released a song. I don't want to say what one actually.
Oh,
They just
okay.
released two, so I'll make you guess. But I've been like looping it, and like I learned the dance to it. I'm just like I just can't stop thinking about it. Like even right now, I'm thinking about it.
Nice. I saw that person appear on my Twitter For You page, and I was like, this is kind of a banger.
Yeah,
Going on here.
exactly.
That was
So
cool. Oh,
they're really good. So
oh,
highly recommend go check out their music.
nice. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
next question. This is one that I'm picking out because I'm biased, but what are your thoughts on My Chemical Romance?
I love My Chem. Oh my god, you have no idea, Callie. When I was a kid, I had a crush on this girl, and she was a bassist. Okay, we were the same age. She had red, like dark red, kind of like maroonish hair that she dyed, obviously, and she played the bass. Okay, this is like my first ever like crush, and
God.
we became like best friends.
Oh.
And I would go over to her house. We would sit in her garage, and this was a time of like the like boom boxes kind of.
Yeah.
So we would put in our MCR CD, and then she would have her bass, and she would just be jamming out, and I'd just be sitting there, and I'd be singing along.
Aw, that's so
And-
cute.
Yeah, and we'd just like sit in her garage, and we'd like talk about like making a band, and we'd just like sing our hearts out because we're both kind of like emo kids,
Right,
you
of
know?
course.
So like we're just like jamming out to MCR, being like, yeah, life's so hard in middle school.
Not okay in middle school.
Exactly. I'm not okay.
Okay. That's
Just
so
like-
funny. What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's so I love MCR. My sister actually introduced me to them by she controlled the iPod playlist, so
Of
she
course.
put MCR on the iPod.
Classic.
But so I already was in love with their music from that, but then that just solidified and made it like all just like a really pleasant, like fun memory of like this memory with my friend, you know?
Of
So-
course.
I love MCR. All of their songs are bangers.
What a sweet memory. I feel like I
Yeah.
have the exact same childhood memory, except it was high school without the Yuri, and my friend played the guitar, but the exact same description
God.
otherwise.
Oh my god!
Whoa there. Kind of
We were in a
connected.
band.
Yeah.
We were in a band.
In a band
Is that why you picked? It wasn't a guitar, so did you pick up the bass? So
I did pick up the bass in high school because I wanted us to play together, and she played the guitar, and so I wanted to learn how to play the bass, so I learned some MCR songs on the bass. Yeah, but without the Yuri, I didn't
Yeah,
have a
without the
crush on
Yuri.
her, but you know.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just me and my Yuri full Yuri.
Yeah, similar though.
Yeah,
what the heck, coincidence.
awesome.
I'm glad you two are an MCR fan. I've been to so many
Yes.
concerts.
I've not been to one. By the time I probably could have gone, they were like breaking up.
Aw.
You know, and I think
MCR.
they're back together now and performing, right?
Mhm. Been all
but
over
I
my Twitter
haven't-
timeline.
I haven't gotten an opportunity yet, so
Maybe
Maybe someday.
Maybe we can go together and I can protect you
Take
from the
me.
mosh pit.
yes, please. I've actually only been to, apart from Idol concerts, I've only been to one concert in my whole life.
Ara,
Yeah.
gotta go. I love concerts. I
Yeah.
live for live shows, so I'll take
Yeah. No, I really liked it too. I was a Britney Spears concert I went to.
you. Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Britney. Oh my god.
Yeah, but
time.
since then I haven't been able to be to any, and I'm always like, now I'm like too busy, so I'm like, wow, I don't have time.
Yeah. Every time I see Britney perform, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, singing and dancing at the same time is just not something that you can do without tons of stamina. Like,
Yeah. She's
craziness.
insane.
She's crazy. Yeah,
Love it.
we'll go see something together someday
Take
when we find the
me.
chance. I have one more question for you before we move on to the concluding segment, but I want to know, and the fans want to know, what is the most proud thing that you've done since joining HOLOLIVE? What are you most proud of so far?
Oh,
Proudest
that's
accomplishment?
hard.
There will be more.
I guess honestly, probably my EP. Because of the fact that I actually don't you can probably tell as an experienced lyricist yourself, I don't have a lot of experience writing originals.
But,
So it's like a lot of it is just me trying my best and like trying to convey myself as best as I can. So it's a very vulnerable moment, but the fact that so many people like it or like, oh, I can relate to this, I'm like, yay, it's perfect. Like hopefully I can continue to get better. But obviously
Absolutely.
there's so many things to be proud of in HOLOLIVE, like all the concerts, like my own concert that came out that you were in where you killed me.
it was fun.
Like there's always fun new things happening, but I think of personal solo accomplishments, I think that's probably currently my biggest one, just because it was so much work, and I people seem to like it, so I'm happy.
Of course, that was a huge accomplishment for you, and you're
Yes.
still killing it out there. So
Thank you.
make sure that you guys go listen to In My Feelings on Spotify, YouTube, wherever it is that you listen to music, and we'll make sure that all the links are in the description. I wanted to keep all the songs a surprise, so I have not linked them yet, but as soon as the stream is over, I pop them all in the description, so make
Yes.
sure that you refresh and check out those songs, and definitely check out Nerissa's work as well. I can't wait to see what you do. I feel like over time, the more songs that you write, though, sometimes you have to work harder to write good lyrics. I've really felt
Yes.
that these days.
No, same.
Because your bangers, your heaters are like you've used them, and now it's like, all right, where do we go next? Gotta
Now I
think
have
up
to come
some
up
more.
with some more. Yeah.
I've written so many songs, and you will continue to write so many songs, but keep at it. You got this.
I'll keep doing my best.
I believe in you. Well,
I've heard enough about me. I want to show off something of yours now.
you want to show off a Mori Calliope song?
Yeah, you have your recent release.
I do. Mori's
Yes.
most recent song, if you guys wouldn't mind listening to it, I'm happy to share. So go ahead and, I gotta make sure that you can hear it as well, though, Nerissa. Go ahead and introduce what's the next song we're playing.
Go ahead and take a listen to Die For You by Mori Calliope.
I put my last illusions behind. Still you're creeping through my thoughts tonight. Now I know it's only skin deep, drawn like moth to flame inside your heat. Considered myself fine, but I'm crossing every line. Drunk on love, it's not mine. Haven't sent you way too late. Kiss of death and take the bait. Past lies and later death. White lies and alibis. Fingers tracing magic and a medicine. I never swallow right. Still no enemy to fight. Not in this light. Stolen whistlers, don't ask and don't tell. Step in my world and welcome to hell. Sinking down on your deep black. We fall, we break, we drown in fire. Lost inside this dark desire. No love, no faith, just you and I, dancing till the end of time. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. End of time, end of time. La 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 la.
That was Die For You by Mori Calliope. That's my newest release.
I die for you.
Girl, thank you. This is the first time I've ever written or sang a song that has this kind of sultry feel to it, so I was a little embarrassed, but I tried to throw aside my shame.
Taste of death.
Taste of Death was also, that was one where I tried my best, but I still feel like I wasn't fully confident. I still had some shame while recording it. This one I threw it all away, though, and it's not outright a sexy song, but it's very
Yeah.
sultry and different than what I'm used to, and
It's mature sexy.
yeah. I tried to make it more of like a mature vibe, and maybe that's the character song of this year, because there's a lot of death motifs in there for sure.
No, I like it. I like when you take kind of, because you can be pretty intense, but I mean, End of a Life isn't like a super intense song. It's
Right.
one of my favorites. I feel like this one too, because it's sultry, it's kind of more in like your sweet spot for me. So I'm like, I can just vibe to this. It's great.
A little salacious, if there's a bar of sexy, Mori Calliope's not really very high up there, but I like to toe the line to where it might,
Yeah.
at least with this song, I wanted to toe the line to where it might cross over to that, but not quite, and
Yes.
I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's good to experiment. I never want any of my songs to sound like another song that I wrote, if that makes any
Yes.
sense.
I know exactly what you mean.
So I did my best. I hope you guys will continue to enjoy Die For You. There's a performance video you can choose to watch, or the music video. Either one will make me happy, so please enjoy. Yay! Thank you so much, Nerissa, for being my guest today. Oh my gosh, it's been
Thank
so
you for
fun.
having me. I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time. I hope that, we were able to maybe share another side of Nerissa Ravencroft you may not have known before. I'm sure jailbirds probably already know, but the deadbeats, I wanted them to be able to fully experience, this is Nerissa Ravencroft.
Yes, this is me.
Yeah. Is there any, I always say this because I'm the Grim Reaper, but any last words? Do you have any last words you'd like to share today?
Two last words.
Okay.
I'm getting pretty close to 900K subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, I think we're like 7,000 away.
Whoa.
Please double check. Click on my channel, hit that subscribe button, and not that long, I probably was long ago, but it doesn't feel like it. I released a cover of Neverland by Deconina in English. I wrote the lyrics, so if you haven't checked it out yet, please subscribe and check out my most recent cover. Thank you very much.
Yes, please do. It's big self-promotion time, and you should go check out everything that Nerissa Ravencroft is doing. She's doing so many wonderful things, and I'm always advocating for a fellow holo singer. So
yes,
get her closer to 900K, and then eventually that big 1 million. Do you have any special plans? What you want to do for the big 1 milli?
I'm already telling them what I would like to do. So for my 1 million wish. So I'm hopefully we'll be planning something pretty big. It might take a while after we hit 1 million. Obviously, it won't happen right away, like usual. But yeah, I'm planning something that I think, if it works out, will be pretty exciting. So please keep supporting me, and I'll keep doing my best as well.
Yay! Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Man, I want everybody to know that Nerissa Ravencroft is also working really, really hard with music, and I'm so proud of you as my kohai. For all the amazing stuff you're doing and all the amazing stuff you will continue to do.
And I hope we can continue to do amazing stuff together too, because blue and pink go so good together.
They're a pretty good combination, in my opinion. If I do say so myself.
Yes.
You guys,
but, might just be our bias. Who knows?
Yeah, we might just actually be a little biased. But that's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much, everybody, for supporting both myself and Nerissa, and for supporting HOLOMELO Radio. We're happy to be here, doing our best for you guys, and also sharing a little bit of the insight as well, for, us making music, and everybody's such a hard worker, and including you, Nerissa Ravencroft. I'm so
and so
honored
are you.
to call you my kohai.
I'm honored to call you my senpai.
Aww.
I still can't believe I'm here right now.
Yeah, I'm always cheering for you, and myself and the jailbirds and the deadbeats are also all cheering for you. So keep up the good work.
We're all cheering for you too, Mori Calliope.
Thank you. We'll do my best. Let's all keep doing our best to spread even more wonderful HOLOMELO magic and HOLOLIVE originals around the world.
Yes.
Finally, I have one last song before we head out of here to share with you guys from an amazing friend of mine who currently has a brand new song that's out, and she's actually releasing a lot of shorts as well to promote it. But it's a very well produced, very well sung summer banger by who? Nerissa? Who's the person?
Takanashi Kiara!
Kiara's brand new banger song that I'm sure you guys have heard, but I want you to go listen to it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we head out here, thank you so much for supporting the both of us, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for coming, Nerissa. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And let's go ahead and introduce our final song. Dozo, I'll leave it to you, Nerissa.
Take a listen to Tasty!
Sometimes you don't gotta